I facilitate conversations between ourselves here and our loved ones in spirit. Sometimes they say something so very profound, or funny, or thought-provoking, or enlightening. Let me share an example with you.
Hello, everybody. Today we're going to focus on something that Zach, a son in spirit, said to his mum in a live conversation that occurred in December now. That's Christmas time, but it was also Zach's birthday on that day. Now, I've had several conversations before with Zach, and his mum certainly is a good friend of mine. We talk often. She's involved in my work. And so during this conversation, when she asked him, "Do you know what I have planned for Christmas?" I wondered what he was going to say. And he surprised me. Do you remember, Kat?
I do. And I purposely had not mentioned to you about what I had done that year for Christmas because I wanted it to be evidential that you wouldn't have known.
It totally surprised me. I remember hearing Zach saying that you'd used his clothes to make bears. And as I'm relaying that to you, you were just delighted. You were just delighted. And you have one of those bears behind you. I see it. They're absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous. Hopefully, we can put in a picture here of all the other bears, the photo that you showed me after the live conversation. But wasn't it wonderful that he knew exactly what you'd been planning for Christmas?
Yes, it was pretty amazing to hear him say you made something out of my shirts, and such a stretch for you to have thought that. So it was very evidential knowing it was coming from Zach, and then to say that I made the bears, and they were lovely, and I gave them as Christmas gifts, and it was a beautiful experience.
He did joke afterwards, didn't he, though? He said, "You're going to have to go and buy him some new clothes."
Which is very Zach, I think, all the time. He throws a lot of jokes in. As a matter of fact, it's one way that I recognize him coming through to me in other forms or telepathically, as if it's funny. It's probably him.
That's so Zach. He, with it being his birthday as well, just to finish off, you actually also asking about his birthday. I don't remember what the question was, but usually you get a carrot cake in, if I remember right. And that year, whatever you'd asked him in relation to his birthday, he turned around quite literally and said, "You've got a chocolate cake for my birthday, and it's in the refrigerator." Do you remember?
I do. And indeed, there was a chocolate cake in the refrigerator. And that was a great live conversation where I could hear a lot of it and I could distinctly hear the chocolate cake in the refrigerator. And yes, his favorite is carrot cake. So this year I will have a carrot cake, but there weren't any carrot cakes at the store. And I figured that chocolate cake is my favorite. So next best thing, I'd get him a chocolate cake. But yeah, he knew what kind of cake it was and where it was.
Exactly. Oh, it was perfect. Firstly, to talk about the bears and to joke about the fact that you're going to have to get him clothes. And then just to share, he knew exactly what was in the fridge for his birthday. Wonderful. Thanks so much for coming and sharing about it with us, Kat.
Yeah, it was a lovely conversation to have and nice to chat with you about it today.
I'm sure there'll be many more.